Hey man, I just want to start this video off by saying rest in peace to King Von. I just recorded this video last night and I woke up to tragic news this morning of him being passed away at the age of 26. So all my prayers and condolences out to him and his family. Rest in peace, King Von. It was good, man. It's your boy DC2000 and we back at it with another video. Today I'm just going to be breaking down this beat I just made right now. It's a King Von, like Lil Baby, Lil Durk type of beat. It's more like hard and aggressive, but it's still got that emotional vibe to it. So yeah, we're gonna be breaking that down for y'all. If y'all fuck with the content, please be sure to drop a like, comment down y'all suggestions, and subscribe for more content. But yeah, we're gonna keep this rolling. I'm gonna keep uploading videos as much as possible and as often as possible for you guys. I appreciate the feedback and support y'all been giving so far. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep rolling with it. So I'm just gonna play this final beat right here that I got, and then I'm gonna jump into breaking it down section by section. But this is the final beat right here, and I'll let y'all hear what that sounds like.
DJ did that shit again.
So yeah, that's basically the beat right there. I wasn't gonna get too deep into it just because I'm gonna show y'all exactly what parts I put in. But yeah, let's jump straight to the first part, and which is the melody. And yeah, let's start off with the piano that we got here. So this is an Omnisphere piano that I just put some basic EQ on it, I think. Yeah, just some chorus and some reverb and some standard EQ. This is what that sounds like. As you can see. The key to these melodies really is, you can see, it's just the same thing over and over really, but it's just about layering it and making it sound really full. As you can see, it's just a super melody. It's really just these keys right here playing, but all the other supporting chords and notes really just give that full vibe and give that emotion to that melody. So yeah. Next thing we added in here is a little sound from Contact, and it's a little plucky kind of sound. This is what that sounds like. It almost sounds like a flute, and then I just added some gross beat, just so it's just a little bit slower and not too high up in the mix. This kind of sounds like art. When you put it on beat, you can really see the bounce it kind of gives. This kind of has that kind of bounce to the song. So just all these little things help with movement or help with overall bounce in your track. So you just want to keep that in mind when you're making melodies as well. If you can create balance with melodies, then you make the job easy for people doing drums on your stuff, you know. So yeah, and we got this last little piece right here I'm gonna show y'all, and this is from Expand. I think it's a little bit of an ethnic sound. So this literally sounded like this with no effects. So as you can see, you can take a cheat sound like a Koto or whatever this is from from Expand. What am I saying? And you can just, you know, this is just a simple halftime. Everybody knows that sauce. The guitar rig is low-key saucy. I don't know what plugin I've been using. Clean Filter Pampelay. It's saucy. I've been using it lately. That shit is sauce. If y'all got it, you know what's up. So it's pretty much those main elements that make up the main melody. And then I have this little string right here that plays. And this is specifically for the intro. As you can see how it builds up here. It kind of builds its way up into a higher section. And this C note is where the drop hits. So it kind of has that vibe to it. If I play that with the loop, you'll be able to hear exactly how that elevates the loop. So I'll turn the loop down a bit just so you can hear the strings more emphasized. So you just see how that transfers energy. It's like a really cool thing of like, or just a cool technique that you could just use to transfer energy to your track and stuff like that. So yeah, it's just those sounds layered up with that and a sub bass that's super quiet. It's not that quiet, but maybe tucked in the background. So when you play all those together, that's what that sounds like. You can see how the high note really emphasizes, and what you can see I did here, I'll mention that right now just because I almost forgot. I pretty much took the front half of this melody right here and I just copied and pasted throughout this first 8 bars. And the reason I felt like doing that is just because I felt like I keep it the root note the same, it would just be more aggressive and harder, and you'll be able to see what I mean when I talk about the drums. But yeah, I just little tricks like that just to switch up your melody and keep your stuff sounding fresh, and you know, keep your beats sounding fresh, you know, not doing the same thing every beat. So just get little ideas like that and implement them, man. Just be creative with it. Yeah, so that was basically it for the first section, but now we're gonna head to the drums and I'm gonna just show y'all what the hi-hats and claps sound like. This is technically what the bounce is gonna sound like. The hi-hats are really gonna dictate that, so you're gonna want to make sure they're on point. This is what these sound like. Hopefully it's not too crazy in the low end. I EQ'd all the low ends out of the hi-hats just because it'd be getting ugly if you keep them up there, so just remove those. I didn't add no other snares, percussion, it's just a simple hi-hat and that. And you can see I got these rides again. If y'all watch my Lil Baby tutorial, you'll see I'm just putting these 4-step rides just to help movement in the track. And then these are 808s right here with the drums as well. So you can see what I mean about having, instead of it following this chord progression of the 1, 2, 3, 4 right here, it's just gonna all stay on the same line for this 8 bars. And then you can see how I have a different drum pattern. On pattern 9 right here, it's a different 808. So yeah, I'll show you what that sounds like. This is the first 8 bars right here. So yeah, basically, you know, you just want to add a little bit of variation. I added some rolls right there, another roll right there, just because I hear in some of these aggressive sounding tracks, you know, they be putting in some 808 rolls. So I made sure to match that energy. And yeah, so those are what the drums sound like. In the second half of the drums, you can see I just switched up the way these 808s play. So they be following the chords, as you can see. So basically that's just to have variation in the track, really. Instead of it always being the same notes, it just always consistently be the same, you know, just adding some change and variation so that, you know, the person who's listening to your beat or the artist is trying to get on your beat, you know, has something always change it up. It's not getting boring for them to rap on. But yeah, that's basically it for making these type of melodies. It's just keep it simple, keep it hard. And yeah, that's about it, man. If y'all fuck with the content, please be sure to drop a like. Once again, drop a comment if you got any recommendations or any feedback from me. And yeah, subscribe for more content. We're going to be posting more content all the time. But yeah, appreciate y'all if you stuck to the end. And I'm going to put the final beat at the end of the video. But that's all I got. And I'm going to see y'all next time.